Hey guys, welcome back to Network Home YouTube channel. So today in this video, we are going to see how we can manage the files and directories in your Linux system. Okay, so we'll be seeing some more basic commands, and with the help of commands, we'll see how you can manage the files and directories in your Linux system. Okay, so let's start with the video. Username is root and the password is CentOS. So now what we're going to do is we'll see some more basic commands. Okay, so if I give the history command, so we can see that in the last video, we have seen the basic commands and we have seen how to clear out the history of your Linux system, or how you can clear the Linux terminal history with the help of command. Okay. So today we'll start with the files and directories, these things. So first of all, let's see how we can create files in your Linux system. Okay. So if I check what are the contents of this current directory. Okay. So in the last video, we have seen the command ls. ls stands for list. Okay. So with the help of list command, we can see what all are the contents present in the current working directory. So if you want to check in which directory right now you're working, so we can give the command pwd, that is present working directory. Okay, so we can know that, okay, we are working in the /root directory. So if I want to check what are the contents of this /root directory, so I will give the command ls. So with this ls command, it is going to print out all the contents of this current directory, means whatever files and directories and anything that is available in the /root directory, that we can check with the help of ls command. Okay, so if I give ls command, I can see here some files and directories are available, like your anaconda ks.cfg, desktop documents, downloads, initial set of ks.cfg, music, pictures, videos. Okay, all these direct files and directories. So here basically we are defining two colors, right? One is some names are there in the black color and some names are there in the blue color. Okay, so what we have to notice is the blue color ones. Okay, these all are the directories. These all are the directories in your Linux system. Means whenever you go to the terminal, so in the terminal, all your directories, they will be represented in the blue color. Okay, the name of the directories will be presented in the blue color, and whatever is your font or whatever is your font color, if you see here, I have the root at nh, that is my prompt. So this particular prompt is in the black color. Okay, so with this same color, whatever is being represented, they all are the files. Okay, so this is how you can identify whether something is a file or directory. Okay, there's another way, there's one more way to identify. So if you remember, when we want to list higher details or more details about a particular file or directory, okay, so in that case, you can give the command ls-l, that is long list. So if I say ls-l here, okay, ls-l, and if I hit enter, so from here we can see that here, if you see, this is the black color. So in this black color, if I check the permission part, so in the permission part, here the first character in the permission, that is a hyphen. So if it is a hyphen, that means it is a file. If it is a hyphen, that means it's a file. And if you see blue color, so I said blue color is a directory. So the directory will be represented by a D for directory. Okay. So this is how we can know whether in the current working directory, these all are the files or directories. Okay. All right. So next we'll move that how we can switch between the directories. Let's say if I want to go into the desktop directory or documents directory, so how we can switch between the directories. Okay. All right. So let's say, for example, if I check, let me clear out the contents. And if I check again ls, so there I can see there is a desktop directory. Okay. So let's say I want to go to the desktop or documents. Let's say I want to switch to the documents directory. Okay. So right now, if I check pwd, that means I'm in the /root. Okay. So if I want to move to the documents directory, I'll say cd and documents. cd documents. And if I say cd documents, you'll see my prompt has changed. Earlier, it was this particular symbol, and that is the tilde symbol. Okay. So this means you are right now working in the current user's home directory. Okay. Right now, you're working in the current user's home directory. As soon as I change my directory, the directory name will appear here. Okay. Because if you remember the directory structure of Linux, okay, In that video, I have told you that this slash root, this is the home directory of your root user. Okay. And if you want to check with which user I'm currently logged in, so this is the name of the user here, the root. Okay. And if you want to change with the check with the CLI, the command is who am I. So who am I will give you the name of the currently logged in user. If I give who am I, you can see I'm the root. So the home directory of the root user is what? Slash root. Okay. So whenever you are working in the home directory of the user you are logged in, then you're always going to see this symbol. Okay. So right now I have changed my directory to documents. So when I say CD, CD stands for your change directory. CD stands for your change directory. So this CD command can be used in certain ways, guys. Okay. Let's say, for example, right now, if I check where I'm working, so if I say pwd, so you'll see that right now I'm working in the slash root slash documents directory. Right now I'm working in the slash root slash documents directory. Okay. So whenever you'll give the command cd, so if you simply give the command cd and hit enter, then what will happen? You will directly switch to the user's home directory. Okay, means you will come back to this symbol. Okay, means anywhere you are in your Linux system, in any directory you can be. But if you give this cd command and hit enter, simple cd and hit enter, you'll see I'm back to this particular symbol. Okay, and this symbol represents that right now I'm in the user's home directory. Okay, so you can check again pwd, I'm back to the slash root. So if I want to go back to the documents, I'll say cd and documents. All right. So this is one way to use, means you will simply give the command cd and then you will move to the user's home directory. So this is one way to use. Second way is you will give cd and you will type in the directory name. Okay. So instead of directory name, you have to give here full path. Okay. Let's say, for example, let's say I want to go to the slash etc directory. So there is a slash etc directory. And in the slash etc, for example, let's say there is a directory yum.repos.d. I want to go to this directory. Okay. So if I hit enter, you'll see my directory has been changed. So if I say pwd here, I'll come to know that, okay, I'm in the directory slash etc slash yum.repos.d. Okay. So right now, if I want to go back to the documents directory, I'm not going to say cd documents. I'm not going to say cd documents. Why? Because it will tell you that there is no such file or directory. Why? Because if you check out the contents, if I say ls, there is no directory here. Okay. There is no such directory available with the name documents. So you can give directly the name only if this particular directory is available in where you are working. Let's say right now we are working in the slash etc slash yum.repos.d, right? So in this directory, if the documents folder is available, then only you can use the command cd documents. Otherwise, what you have to do, you will have to give the full path. So full path is slash root slash documents. Okay. So if I say cd slash root slash documents, then I can switch to the directory. Now you can see I'm in the documents directory. And if I check again pwd, so you'll come to know I'm in the slash root slash documents. Okay. So this is how we can switch between the directories. So right now we have been switching between the directories. So right now, if you check where I'm working, pwd, that is I'm working in the slash root slash documents. So if I want to go back a directory, let's say I want to go back to the slash root. Okay. So if I exit this directory documents, then I will go back to the slash root. So how to exit a directory? So if you want to exit current directory, you'll say cd space double dot. And if you hit enter, you can see that I'm back to the tilde symbol. Okay. And if I say pwd, you can compare that earlier I was in the slash root slash documents directory, but now I'm in the slash root directory. That means I have exited the document directory. Okay. So this is how you can switch between the directories, guys. Okay. So now let's consider right now you're working in slash root. Okay. And now let me change the directory to cd slash etc slash, for example, go back to that directory only, yum.repos.d. Okay, right now I'm in this directory. So earlier I was working in the slash root directory. So if I want to go to the previous working directory, the directory I was working previously before this etc yum.repos.d, I was working in the slash root, right? So if I want to go to that particular directory and I can say cd/root, right? But if I don't want to type in the path, then I can simply say cd hyphen. So cd hyphen will take you to the previous working directory. Okay. If you hit enter, you see now you are in the /root. Now before /root, you were working in the /etc yum.repository. So if you give the command cd hyphen, again you will go back to yum.repository. Again cd hyphen, again root, again cd hyphen, again yum.repository. Why? Because this becomes the previous working directory. Okay. So this is how you can use the cd command. Okay. So now let's say you want to create some files. Okay. You want to create some files in your Linux system. So let me clear out and I'll use the cd command and I'll say enter. If I check the contents here, there is a documents directory. So I'll say cd documents and again clear out. If I check the contents, there is no contents. Okay. If you give the ls command and if you don't get any output, that means there are no contents in this particular file or directory. In this directory, there is no more files or directory. There's nothing. This particular directory is open. Okay. All right. So now what we're going to do, we are going to create some files. Okay. So now I'll show you how, in what ways you can create a file. So if you want to create a blank file in your Linux system, you can give the command touch. Okay. So you'll say touch and you'll give in the file name. Let's say I want to create file 1. Okay. If I hit enter, you can check one file has been created. One file has been created. Let's say if you want to create multiple files, so I can say touch, then I can say file 2, file 3, I can say file 4, hit enter, check again. You can see 2, 3, 4 all have been created. So all you have to do is just write the name of the files with the spaces. Now let's say you want to create like this, you want to create 100 files. Okay, like this you want to create 100 files. So if you want to create 100 files, so you're not going to type in the names of 100 files like file 2, file 3, file 4. Okay, so what you can do, you can say touch. Let's say I want to create files till 20. So I'll say file, then I'll use curly bracket, then I'll give the starting number. So file 1 to 4 is already created. I'll start with the file number 5. So you'll give the starting number, then you'll give 2 dots, and then the ending number. So let's say I want to create files 5 till 20. And if you hit enter, and if you check now, so you'll see file 1 is there, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. This is how you can check or how you can create multiple files. Okay. So this is how you can create the files. Okay. Now let's say, for example, you want to copy a file. So right now we are in the documents directory. Okay. Now we'll see how you can copy a file, guys. So for copy, you will say cp. Okay. So let's say I want to copy the file 1. So you will give the source file name. Okay. Then in which file you want to copy this particular file. Okay. So let's say I want to copy it into the file 21. So right now you see file 20 is there. Okay. Now we'll copy it to file 21. So if I hit enter and if I check ls, you can see I have file 21. Okay. So this way you can copy the files, or if you want to copy from one location to another location, let's say right now, if I check, let me clear out and let me say ls. So now let's consider, I want to check what are the contents in the /root/downloads. So right now there is no file. So let's say I want to copy my file 1 into the downloads directory. So I'll say cp, then I want to copy file 1 and I want to copy the file 1 where into the /root/downloads. And if I hit enter and if I check again ls/root/downloads, so you will see I have copied file 1. So when you copy a file, that means the file will be available in the local location. Okay, the file will be available in the local location as well as, see, it is available in the documents as well as it is available in the downloads. Okay, at both the places it will be available. Similarly, you can move a file, guys. How you can move? You have to give the command mv. Then after mv, which file you want to move? So let's say I want to move file 21. Okay, and where you want to move? /root/downloads. Okay, you want to move in this location. Hit enter. So now what will happen? when you move a file, the original file is moved. Okay, a new file is not created, original file is moved. So right now, if I check, you can see file 21 is not available here. Okay, but if I go and check in the downloads, ls/root/downloads, so you can see file 1 as well as file 21 is available. So this is how you can copy and move files. Even you can rename a file with the help of mv command or move command. Okay, mv command can be used to move a file or rename a file. So you'll give the command mv, then you will give the source file name. So let's say, for example, in the downloads, there is file number 21, and I want to rename it to file 2. So I'll say, I want to move the file /root/downloads, and in the downloads, I have file 21. And I want to move this file to the name, means I want to change the name of this file. And what I want to give the name of the file, I want to give it file 2. Hit enter. Now, if you check the downloads, you'll see now it is file 1 and file 2. Means all you have to give is the source file path and destination file path. That's it. So this is how you can copy and move the files. After that, if you want to know how to delete a file, so you can give the command rm. So let's say I want to delete the file 2 in your /root/downloads. So /root/downloads. Okay. And in the downloads, the file is file 2. So if you normally give the rm command, what will happen? It will ask you whether you want to remove this empty file. So you will have to say yes. Okay. And if you don't want to delete it, you will have to say no. So right now I want to remove it. I'll say yes. Okay. But let's say you don't want that. It should ask you this particular question. If you want to delete it without any question, right? That the Linux system should not ask you or prompt you for a yes or no. So what you can do, you can give the command rm-f. Okay. And after that, you can give in the path of the file. Let's say right now, if I check in the downloads, ls, if I say /root/downloads. Okay. So if I check, there is file 1. I want to delete the file 1. So I'll say rm-f. So with the help of -f, it will not prompt me for a yes or no. Then I'll say /root/downloads. Okay. And then you can see the file name is file 1. Now, if you check in the downloads, there is no file. Okay. So like this, you can delete the files. Now, if I check, let's say you want to delete multiple files. So all the files are available in current location only. So I'll say rm-f, and I want to delete your file, let's say 16. File 16, I want to delete. File 17, I want to delete. File 18, file 19, and I want to delete file 20. These many files I want to delete. So like this, you can delete the files. And if I say ls, you can see only file 1 to 15 are there. Okay. Your file number, file 1, then we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. These many files are available. 16 to 20 have been deleted. Okay. But again, if you want to delete multiple files and they are in the range, so you can use the same concept of the curly brackets. So you can say rm-f, then you can say file. Okay. Then you can give in the curly brackets. The number starts at 1 and you want to delete until 15. Okay. So this is going to delete all the file 1 till file 15. Okay. Now, if you check, file 17 is there. Okay. You see, we made a mistake here in the name. So file 17 has not been deleted, but remaining everything has been deleted. Okay. So this is how. So even you can say rm-f and you can say file 17 and hit enter. Now it's gone. So this is how you can create the files. Okay. Then how you can copy, move the files, and then how you can delete the files. So this is all we have seen in this particular video. And in the next video, we'll see some more basic commands. Okay. And with the help of those commands, we'll see how you can manage the directories in your Linux system. Okay. So this is all for this video, guys. I hope this video was helpful. So if you find the video helpful, please subscribe to the channel and do like the video. And if you want me to discuss any of the topic in the Linux system, so please put it in the comments, and I'll be there with the video. Okay. All right. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.